The rain had just stopped when Corper Emmanuel arrived at government secondary school, Ikporo, a quiet community tucked deep inside Cross River State. The sky was dark, even though it was barely 4 p.m. Thick clouds pressed low over the rusted school rooftops. The air smelled of wet soil and something else, something metallic, like old blood. He dragged his box across the muddy compound. The teachers' quarters stood at the edge of the forest, half swallowed by overgrown bushes. The building looked abandoned, the paint peeled off like shedding skin inside the staff room. The teachers gave him stiff smiles, too quick, too polite, almost forced. "Welcome," the vice principal said. "You'll be teaching biology. Your lodge is at the back." No one offered to escort him. That night, the electricity fluctuated every few minutes. Emmanuel lay on his bunk, the dim bulb flickering like a dying candle. Sweat clung to his skin. The air was unnaturally hot, suffocating. Then he heard it. Footsteps, soft, barefoot, dragging from the corridor. He sat up. The bulb went out. Only the moonlight filtered through the cracked window, casting long, twisting shadows on the walls. Then he saw her, a girl, maybe 16, standing at the doorway. Her skin was pale, not albino pale, but drained, like every drop of life had been sucked out. Her school uniform clung to her like wet cloth. Her hair dripped water onto the dusty floor, though she wasn't standing in any puddle. Her neck was tilted slightly to the left, at an unnatural angle. "Good evening, sir." Her voice sounded like two voices layered together, one alive, one buried. Emmanuel froze, unable to speak. The girl didn't blink. Then, without turning, she walked backward out of the doorway, until she melted into the dark hallway. The next morning, Emmanuel asked in the staff room, "Is there a girl here? SS2, maybe, who walks around at night?" Every teacher stopped talking. A silence thickened the air. Finally, the oldest teacher sighed heavily and shook her head. "No student is allowed in the quarters," she said. Another added, "Whatever you saw, pray. This place has history." When he described what she looked like, the vice principal's face turned gray. She whispered a name like a curse. Kayoma. The entire staff room stiffened. Emmanuel asked, "Who is Kayoma?" No one answered. But later, during break time, a junior teacher, a nervous young man, pulled Emmanuel aside. "Corper, please. If you value your peace, don't talk about her. They don't want trouble." Who was she? The young man swallowed loudly. A student died here 11 years ago, under strange circumstances. People said she drowned, but she was found in the classroom. Her body was wet, but the floor was dry. Has anyone else seen her? No. Then, reluctantly, only new corps members.